What's up, guys? I'm here with Luke Shooter. He's currently in Australia and scaled to 15K per month with his agency. We've been working together for like a little while now. I'm not necessarily sure how much time, but yeah, it's very nice to have you on, and I'm very happy that you're scaling, and many more good things are going to come. So yeah, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Yeah, good man. Yeah, keeping busy. All's well.
Good, man. Good. So kind of tell me, what's the main thing that you liked or maybe enjoyed within my mentorship?
Yeah, definitely. Client at the whole client acquisition side of things. That's what I was really struggling with. Like I knew I had good service delivery and stuff like when I started, but I was really struggling with the more of the sales side of things. Um, and I found you helped me heaps with that. And yeah, I've just found the process that you've kind of walked me through, it's just kind of like opened my mind and made me kind of like, yeah, just skyrocket the sales really.
Yeah, with you, I remember like it was very clear because it wasn't necessarily like you're starting a brand new agency, you had no knowledge, no nothing. Like for you, it was more just like a key little fixes here and there. So like for example, one fix was kind of your niche, I would say, in a way, and then also how you were positioning the offer. And then yes, sales was a big part. So how to get meetings, how to get like that volume onto your calendar. So I remember that. But with you, it was like your service delivery was a very good. So it's just cracking like the front end. And I'm happy we did that. What's kind of like your main goal right now with the agency for the next like 2, 3 months?
Just to keep scaling, man. I mean, I'm just building out my systems and processes just so I can scale. Um, and just making sure everything's good to go to keep on bringing volume. Because I've got my girlfriend on board now, so that's good. So yeah, I just want to keep getting more volume and just keep hitting bigger numbers.
Yeah, really good. I also have my girl sometimes help me on a few tasks as well. So I feel like if you have that, it's like it's such an OP thing because it's a hire that's like it's a good hire. You know what I mean? Like it's a cheat code. And it's an advantage, I would say. Before kind of joining my mentorship, what kind of made you join it, realistically? Like, what kind of made you pull that trigger and go like, yeah, fuck it, let me work with Kieran?
Yeah, man. Well, I was watching your YouTube videos and I got so much value just from the YouTube videos. And I just thought to myself, well, if this free stuff, what's this paid stuff like? And yeah, that's kind of what, gave me the kind of go ahead to get going. Um, but yeah, just, nothing was like super high pressure sales and stuff. Like, I'm sure a few people watching this have probably been in sales calls on like those, the popular programs around the space and stuff. And it's super, they're just trying to like close you on a deal and stuff. And with you, I think we just talked over like Instagram or something. And it was just like, yeah, like you can generally provide me value and you definitely have. So yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. It's really kind of you. Yeah, there's a high pressure sales, man. It's like that's outdated in my opinion. It's like if you're doing high pressure sales to help someone actually scale their agency, I don't think you're in it for the right reason. I think it's more just like you're just trying to hardcore close, which is good when it's for the agency side, but when you're trying to help people, I don't think that's the right approach
Yeah.
um, to do it. So no. And you're doing your agency in Australia, right? What would you say to like anyone watching this compared to like, because a lot of people sometimes don't think other countries work, right? So sometimes they think Australia doesn't work or the UK doesn't work or Europe doesn't work. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, that's not true. I'm a big believer on using your locality, especially in the beginning stages. Like I feel like if you had like an American accent or something and you tried to kind of do it in Australia, I don't think it would probably work as well. But yeah, that's not true. Like, yeah, I've all my clients are from Australia, and yeah, it works well.
Yeah, it's vice versa as well. If you try to go to the Americas, sometimes it can be a little bit more challenging. Accent is always challenging, but I don't think that's what holds anyone back. It's more just like the belief of it can work. Like Australia is a massive country or wherever is a massive country, right? So it works in every single country. And I'm happy that you kind of not proved it wrong, but like you proved a lot of people like, oh, look, another country just works just as good. You don't have to listen to everyone and go like, oh, I'm gonna go to America. I'm gonna go to America. So
Yeah.
yeah, what was kind of like one of the key like factors for you inside of the agency that made you go from maybe like, I know you were sitting around like 2, 3, 4K to like that 15K. What do you think is like the biggest difference you pulled?
Keeping things simple and not trying to overcomplicate everything. Especially with my niche, it's more, tradesmen, very down to earth kind of people. And I think just knowing how to speak to them and saying, oh, I don't have to pretend to be some douchebag like sales guy with like a big fancy agency and stuff. And yeah, I just found like keeping it simple, like talking to them as like real people, and just improving my my sales calls, and also show up rates as well. That was a big thing I struggled with, which you helped me out a ton with. So yeah, I guess that would be it.
And simplicity skills, everyone says it,
Absolutely.
If you keep it simple, like one niche, one offer, one type of pricing point. I'm even telling you to up your prices, but yeah, it's like if you keep it one thing, it becomes so simple to where it's like you just replicate it over and over and over again, and that's what you're doing. Even if you go to another niche, you're just replicating what you did in that previous niche, right? So
exactly. And if you're in one niche, the service delivery is easier. Everything's kind of easier because you've got if you're in a certain niche and you've got proven ads that work, you can use those ads for another client, and just kind of like use the same frameworks, but not, take the same content. But it just makes your life a lot easier. And you can document it, you can teach it to other people. It's just, so much easier.
Yeah, 100%. And then one thing is what I liked is that you kind of quit your job as well. So you are full into this now. How does that feel?
Yeah, great. Yeah, quit my job. All in the agency now, man. It feels great.
Yeah. I
Not
remember
only
you
that,
working like
I've also my girlfriend's also quit her job, so we're both able to do it now, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about, It's like you can make 100K, you can make 200, 1 million, but really and truly what it's about is kind of living that freedom in a way, you know what I mean? Like it's living that freedom of being able to live on your own terms or go to sleep whenever you want to go to sleep in a way, or like you're kind of working on your schedule and then now you brought your girl on as well. It's like it's an amazing feeling, I think, for you as well. Is like I know for me, with my girl, it was like an amazing feeling of just like being able to kind of provide, I guess, us as men in a way provide, but also help and be able to give those opportunities to the ones that we love the most.
exactly. And it's so tiring having to pretend to be someone else for like 8 hours a day in a job that it's not what you want to do. And what I'm doing now, it's I can get a result. I've got high value skills, and it's you can use it to make anything work, really.
Yeah, once you kind of like crack that 10, 15K in the agency, you probably even notice this is like your sales ability goes up, how you speak with people goes up, communication is amazing, and it's just like everything you do in your day-to-day life, you probably like even implement what you're learning from the agency. So I know for me, when I speak to people, sometimes like just because I've done so many sales calls, I'll use like words in a kind of way to get the answer that I want to get in a way. And it's funny how that works. It's like you learn so much, so you never go back to where you're from. It's like I feel like you can only move forward.
Yeah,
And it's a massive skill to have. So yeah, no, I'm very, very happy, bro. I'm very happy that you're scaling as well. Is there any like last words you kind of have to say to someone watching this or anything?
Yeah, like if you're in a position like I was, if you've only got a couple of clients, you're around that hovering around, you're just sort of like winging everything, kind of like I was. I feel like investing in something like this, where it's not like a paid, fucking course or something, where it's like real old content and stuff. You just like literally, I just went up to Kieran. Kieran's like a lot more steps ahead than what I am. And I just paid him to say, hey, like, can you help me out? He said yes. And it's just getting that help from someone who's already been there and done it. And it doesn't have to be this huge thing. It's just we're both human beings. It's just like it's helped me heaps. Like I said, if you're around that like awkward stage of like 1 or 2 clients, definitely speak to Kieran. He can definitely help you out.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words, man. I really appreciate you making this as well. And yeah, many more good things are going to come. And I know you're soon going to be in France, so I'm going to come see you as well in person. So that's going to
Yeah,
be really,
man.
really nice. And I appreciate you for everything. And thank you very much. Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Peace.
Cheers, Kieran.